Hey everyone, this is Matthew Kenslow, and in this podcast, I will be interviewing a courageous expert in the world of firebuffing. So, can you start by first introducing yourself to the world?
Okay, so I'm Bay Area emergency videos. Kind of do emergency videos of police cars, fire engines, and ambulances. And so basically, I mean, actually, there's not much about my channel. It's just a lot of fire engines, ambulances, emergency vehicles, and yeah.
Okay. Well, how long were you a firebuffer for?
Oh well, it's complicated. You want me to explain it, like the story?
Yeah, sure, you could briefly explain it.
Okay, so it started a very, very long time ago when I was just looking at fire engine videos and decided to record a fire engine with my mom's iPad, and that got me into fire buffing. Basically, I would just record from my house window, and very recently I started professionally fire buffing basically, and usually I do it from my house window and upload it to YouTube. But uh I've done more to expand my channel.
Okay. And you have a lot of excellent videos on your channel. I enjoy watching them. Can you explain to
Yeah.
us what firebuffing is?
So fire buffing is sort of a hobby. Um, you get out with a camera or a phone, then you try and spot emergency vehicles, go into an emergency, or maybe record them returning back to their station or whatever. And some people also like uh, just recording them driving, and it's a lot of opportunities for learning like how to plan ahead, patience. There's a lot of skills you can learn from this hobby too, and it's really just a big community where everyone uh, records emergency vehicles, and they're just like fans, and that really just brings everyone together.
Yeah, it creates quite a camaraderie when you have similar interests and then you go out together to firebuff. What are some
Oh
primary
yeah.
reasons? Yeah, what are some primary reasons why people would take up this hobby?
Oh well. Um, I can't really say this from like everyone's perspective, but in my perspective, it's like the joy of catching a unit, just like the feeling. You feel like really good when you catch something. It's just nothing else in the world can ever give me that feeling, I guess.
Yeah, the adrenaline, would you say?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, can you tell us the either the greatest or the most interesting adventures you ever have or story that you have while firebuffing?
Oh, it's definitely going buffing with my friends and also going biking out to Station 1 over on Central Fremont. It's very fun. I get to interact with other fire buffers, and I'm actually planning to go fire buffing on the 22nd, which is around 10 days from now, which I'm really excited for. So, like I said, the community is very, very nice to each other, and yeah.
And in my experience, I've am inside that camaraderie. A lot of us follow each other on YouTube and support each other. So that's what I like too. Do you have,
Oh yeah.
yeah, could you tell us if you have a funny story? Like, what's your funniest story that you have while fire buffing?
Okay, I gotta think for this one. Okay.
Yeah, take your time.
Hmm. Funny fire buffing stories. Uh, when I first saw Anthony G13 emergency videos, you might have seen his videos. Um, yeah. So it was kind of funny. We just saw each other, and then we were like, "Hi!" And then he kept like running towards me, like it was this like funny sort of running thing. He's like walking with like running with this tripod towards me. It was pretty funny, and that's the only thing I could figure out. That's the only thing I could um, that came to mind about fire buffing. Otherwise, it's sometimes dull, but it's never like, yeah, it's sometimes dull, but it's never boring. I mean, dull and boring do go together, but like it's dull, right? But it never it just doesn't like come to my mind that it's like it's boring. It's kind of hard to explain this, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a lot of fun moments in buffing.
Yeah, I could foresee some dry stuff like when you're waiting and waiting for a call to come by.
Oh yeah, but I'm never bored.
Right, yeah, at
So
the same
yeah.
time. Well, can fire buffing be, this is a two-part question, but can fire buffing ever be dangerous? And had you ever had close encounter?
Oh, personally, I have never had a close encounter yet. Where I buff, usually it's very, very safe. I've actually gotten a subscriber on my buffing adventure with Anthony. Um, honestly, I do think we're gonna, I'm probably gonna run into some close encounters every now and then, but um, the cities I go buffing, they're very, very safe, and it's not never really a problem for me.
Okay. Is there an app that you want to share, like a best app on your phone for fire buffing?
Oh, I'd say Pulse Point. It gives you all the fire calls. It's really reliable, actually.
Yeah, except Costa Mesa. Costa Mesa, where I live, doesn't have Post Point, but Newport Beach does.
Oh yeah, 'cause, like some departments, they have like departments have to register for that. So submit your department may not be on that, and that's kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Well, to close down the interview, what are your plans for a career when you get older?
Oh, it isn't anything about fire buffing though. It isn't anything like photography ish. But I'm actually planning to join the army. I've been pursuing this career for quite a while now, and in the very near future, I'm actually trying to join an Explorer program for the San Mateo Police Department. To get the get the feelings of a police officer, like what they do on the field and stuff like that. I got my whole career planned.
Yeah, that's nice. I have at least one family member who served in the army. The others were like Navy and Marine. But why did you choose the army out of curiosity?
Honestly, I just like heard a song, like the recruitment commercial, and it just got hooked. I don't know why. And then I was like, I considered joining the army. And then looking at like what the army does, I felt like that was right for me.
Okay, good. Almost the same with me with the Navy. That song "Anchors Away" that the Navy sings. That
Oh,
kind of what
yeah.
got me hooked on that. But my grandfather and his brother were also Navy veterans. So, well, anyway,
Yeah.
thank you very much for coming on with this interview. We applaud your bravery. So stay safe out there and keep up the excellent work.
I can't wait to push up some more videos for you.
And we look forward to it. So I will leave links in the description below and in the cards above to his channels. I encourage you to check him out and subscribe.